And as we've reported, all the rain we've had has caused major problems for farmers all around the region.
More rain, as Jay said in the forecast, that means more problems. 13 ABC's Lisa Guyton joining us now with a story you'll only see right here, all new at 5. Lisa.
Well, the farmer I spoke with grows corn, soybeans, and hay in Monroe County. He uses most of the hay he grows to feed his own cattle. But with each passing day, it looks like that could be a challenge this year. This 15-acre hayfield in Ottawa Lake looks good, but it should have already been cut.
The hay is growing well. It's had plenty of moisture. But the problem is getting in the fields. It's wet. It's the same story in fields around the region, but the condition of your fields and crops depends on where you live. Like this last weekend's rain, I know a friend that got 4 inches just south of here, but you get 1.5 inches. I mean, it's a big difference within a few miles. Hay is a labor-intensive crop. Once it's cut, it has to dry out before it's baled. That can take 5 to 7 days for the first cutting of the season. The problem right now is that we haven't had enough dry days in a row. I mean, it is tough. It does start getting to you after a while, but you kind of have to realize that you can't change it. Farmers usually get 3 to 4 cuttings per year, depending on the kind of hay they're growing. This year, that will likely change. It's real frustrating. I mean, you plan every year to cut 3 times a year, and here you're looking already, you're late, and if you're going to get 2 cuttings, you might be lucky. And it's not just hay. This year is a struggle for most farmers growing all kinds of crops, from corn and soybeans to produce. Most farmers have crop insurance, so there's a preventative plant date, and there's certain dates you got to follow guidelines. There's differences in Ohio, Michigan. The crop losses this year will be passed on. For example, hay is one of the crops used to feed cattle. Many farmers grow it to feed their own livestock, and it will now cost more to feed those cattle. On the hay side, there's definitely going to be passed along. There's already been talk of shortages of it. With more rain predicted this week, Randy is hoping to be able to get into his hayfield sometime next week. Reporting live, Lisa Guyton, 13 ABC Action News.